She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place.
Yeah, Al, and we won't either.
She's not really a hardy candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn. The what now? I have no idea. Boys?
She said she's building a pale emitter.
Parece nome de item do Bloodborne.
What?
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing Ulan frequencies and a pale something. I don't know more.
This guy barely understands what he's talking about.
There you have it. Pale something.
It feels like you'll get to know soon enough.
A little. On the coast.
Where have you looked for her, more precisely?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlogged. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there. Sure, there's some shithouses there, a cinderblock town. Fisherfolk there refuse to unionize, so that's one place we haven't looked. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you to step up.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boyish, hair's red, dyed. She looks like a Lowry man. It'll have to.
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite. Not just granite, tightly packed RCM sergeant material. No, he already is a sergeant.
Tá, então a gente tem que procurar, perguntar pela Ruby do lado de lá da pontezinha que tem no canto de lá do mapa.
What do you see? No, these prints are pretty standard. The ones in the dust looked custom. Or maybe, I don't know. They're about the same size. Not the same boots, no, but they could be the same person. I'm guessing that's the skinny Hardy boy. The one with his front teeth missing. Yes, well, he did look a bit like a rat, you're right. Do you think those prints belong to him? I could still be wrong, but I'm probably not. 200. This could be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Probably yes. This would also fit with the victim being dead from a previous gunshot. Is there anything else that's noteworthy here? What do I think? A mob of people brought something. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction.
Indeed,
But we know the victim had a bullet in his head. A more precise way to put it is, it was made to look like a lynching. Exactly. They had to perform it to whoever was looking, the whole neighborhood, I suppose. And us too.
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down.
I'll just keep the Cor de Leche in the channel, if that's okay.
Cor de Leche.
It's too shallow near the pier.
Aye, ma'am. And it's a jetty, by the way.
Of course. Jetty. I prefer a good jetty to a pier any day. Jetty. Hello, detectives. It's good to see you here. I only just arrived myself.
What brings you here, madame?
Nothing, really. I've had my eye on this jetty for weeks now, so I decided to investigate it personally. This cluster of buildings.
That. And she's also keeping an eye on you.
How do I like it?
Water drips down eaves of Eternite. The jetty below, the smell of salt and dog shit in the background.
It's pornographically poor. The street has no name, all the men are dead or missing. And is that the carcass of a motor carriage over there?
Sim, meu.
I'm surprised that woman hasn't put me to the sword yet. Maybe she will. You should ask your questions while you can.
Dark eyes survey the coast leading up to Martinez.
Fortunately for you, madame, the RCM is on the scene.
Real men, real politics, real thoughts in your head.
She could easily just...
It's early spring, and the rains are coming. An officer enters a low hut. They're antiques, says Lieutenant John, the archetype McCoy, to his partner. They're digging them up from the catacombs now, fixing them. Oh, the children carry them up. Come May, the streets will be flooded. Outside, the wind rattles the loose hatches.
Do you know how they discovered this place? No, they're in Celindian, Isola. I'm guessing you don't know then. Well, your condition has left you no worse off than most of these people. The literacy rate is around 45% west of the river. 50 years of occupation have left these people in an oblivion of poverty. It's a pity. Most of these people will never know. Remind me to tell you one day. For now, how can I assist you in this new location?
Do we?
I hear you have singled out a suspect and are in pursuit. This is
This story, she will tell it only before she leaves.
Maybe there is something else I can assist you with while you're hot in pursuit.
The legend returns. You know the dance. Smokable smokes, pissable pilsner. Drink it, then convert it to piss. And there's spirits and speed too. See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture. You know what's crazy, actually?
He's finding it difficult to focus his watery.
What? This guy.
Conversation might bring a discount, no?
Oh, this is medicinal spirits. I got one of those scientific ampoules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to... Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go. It really isn't. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of help. Finally, the missus took those arseholes. Those arseholes charged me 4 real to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all. The idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to take like 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room. Threw the snakes out and voila. What's 2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for 3 real, if you want it. £3 and it's yours, friend.
That's a much more reasonable price right there. Makes sense now.
Just make sure to enjoy that one, friend.
Tequila sunset. Can't really remember seeing any women after losing my keys.
It's a touchy topic. He hasn't got laid in ages.
Abigail! Don't call her.
There's no waking him.
Por que eu vou perguntar essa porra? As crianças?
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone.
What bad people?
I don't think questioning 4-year-old.
Then we're definitely doing it.
Volta. Caralho.
There's no way the perp isn't here, officer. Look how scarred the boards are.
The suspect? God, I hope not. I can't see a way in, though many have tried.
Not this time. The opposition is insurmountable. But and dangerous. Dangerous too.
Será que tem um item que ajudaria com isso?
Hello again. No, I'm afraid I can't help you with this one.
So you haven't seen...
No, I'm sorry. As I said, this is just...
There's something friendly and familiar in how he says that. A day off.
Sure. What's on your mind? But of course.
You see, a once bright, a slogan used to metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. There's a bitter, coarse life is garbage. You dial the number again, calling, and calling for who knows how long, but no one answered. The cold metal takes your mind away from that voice.
That's enough now, officer.
Acabei de ver uma escada ali do lado de fora.
Oh, hey, Wade, there's coffee in the back. Too many times, essay. You need it for something. Don't sweat it, vato. The password is afterlife death.
That is true.
What you think of that? Makes me almost pity la niñita pequeña when I hear it. I think we're done here, essay.
That was an interesting conversation. However, I'm still not sure whether we'll find our suspect here.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated. The speaker comes to life.
Good afternoon, Fortress Accident on Saint-Brune. This is good. Please repeat good. I have unlocked the filament. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament.
Press print to access the
Fortress
filament.
Accident, is there anything else I can do for you today? Goodbye, Fortress Accident.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated. The printer prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs. It looks a bit like the first entry made on the 4th of February, 50. Arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I should see, even when what was that about narcotics? This could prove to be interesting. 7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, 8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna, had some problems setting it up. Called Simo for help. Heard the others are back to making art. Drinking somewhere out of town. Sulislav started a rock band again. Lexi, but at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic, I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know. 12th of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the harbor. Definitely.
The strike. We are nearing the date of the murder. Keep reading. I'm interested now. I want to know what's that rate.
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to...
Is she talking about?
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the swallow is real and I'm...
The Pillar of Silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural quirk?
March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. March 51. I got a call from the repeater station. Someone has tried to access the radio computer in our old office in Martinez. Can't do anything about it. The storekeeper still doesn't want to let me inside the building. Thinks I'm part of some kind of curse. How Martin, March 51, a new 2-meter aux cable, noodles, crackers, ping pong energy drinks, water, toothpaste, gum, also some canned air. Your reading is interrupted by the sound of the church door opening.
The poor her.
A stranger makes straight for the radio computer.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCN, you see.
No one's hiding here. It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
We should talk to her after she has rebooted the machine.
The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax painting. On the shards glimmer in the dark. You see little pearls of...
What is it?
The shaggy-haired girl kneels on the sea ice. She looks up.
So you talked to my associates, right? Are you going to help us? With the church, I mean. Great. Let us know if there's any progress, will ya? We've been waiting for weeks here. No.
Just no?
It's pretty desolate here. I only hear the dogs bark at night and see the shadows move down the coast. Superstition. We can turn the grim desolation into a fun dance.
Come on, get in. The warm stuff's getting out. Sorry, we barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike delinquents.
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
We're close. True, hard, full, car. Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! Here comes the night!
Hi again. So, how are things going? And? What happened? Oh man, the crab man you mean? Who is he? What did you think? Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church? No matter. Is he gonna be a prop? Yeah. Noid is right. Let's...
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? I guess it's not a... Everyone is welcome to dance till the morning light! Yeah! Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other spooker? A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the night? Come on, man. You've got to talk to her for us. Report back to me when you've done so, all right? We're counting on you. As always, we'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news. Huh? I see you're here again.
Yes. What is it? No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper. I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages. If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
Did she say over 16 years of experience? She must have started programming when she was still a teenager.
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything. I'm working.
The machine seems almost alien with its pulsing.
Could you just shh for a moment? Or get to the point. I really need to focus on something.
It's not just rudeness. It really is hard to concentrate on whatever she needs to do. And you're not helping.
I use the AR-1 as my RAIM Prefect's processing unit. RAIM Prefect, my radio computer. Yes? You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you? All right. Well, all radio computers perform operations up on air. So in order to gain more processing power, you need to invest in a good antenna. I guess it is. So far I've been quite satisfied with it. Martinez, but it's not the cheapest one on the market. So I wouldn't recommend it for your regular red tape operation. Anyway, you should do some research before you decide to buy anything. Ask around, compare...
She liked telling me this. It calmed her nerves.
They are connected to my RAIM Prefect. Whatever you do, just please don't move them, okay? Thanks. Great. You really like those questions, don't you?
They're bloodshot. She really hasn't been getting much sleep lately, has she?
I'm conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out. I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
Wait, what?
What?
She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said. The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to... What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure...
That's a little above your pay grade at the moment.
You measure it by its surroundings, by that which does exist, which is what I've been trying to do. I've tried using high... But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
But does it have anything to do with necroplasmic life forms? Ghosts, in everyday parlance.
Because it's just trial and error, trying to locate the swallow, the exact point in space. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work. Great. Thanks. No. Yes. And... No. You're right. I'm not. What? No. No one's suspicious around here. The swallow, you mean? What about it? Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that. Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
Only a faint crisscross of rafters can be made out. Strange things may flourish in it.
There's this place at the back of the church. A place where all audible vibrations seem to cease. I've named it the Swallow. And the higher you go, the less you record.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place. I know. No, I don't.
She sounds mildly annoyed by this line of questioning. Her hands tight.
Ghosts? No, I don't think so. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in them either. Great. What are we talking about? Great. Thanks. What? I hate it. Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. No idea what it has to do with either dancing or music. This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub they want to build here. Take a guess, why don't you? I can't believe they got you so easily. Go have another talk with those up...
Good luck. I'm not coming in there.
Hi again. So, how are things going? Yes? What's the deal? But do let... Yes? What's... And? What did she say? Come on, man. Who will you trust?
Feel the love! Get down and feel it!
You'll get there, believe me. Anyway, now that it's settled, how did she sing? What a pity. That's my favourite. A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this?
Unity! Dance!
And you can't just evict her? Look at you. No, Noid. He's right. Maybe we've approached... If that's okay with her, we only...
The lines in the dark exist. Coexist.
At least Crabman seems like an advanced being.
Yeah, He can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like Nordic dance music?
Egghead cannot believe what you just said. It makes...
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you, what do you think? Excellent! Good luck, my friend. Goodbye, officer.
Fazer meio de campo entre uns baladeiros e uma programadora doida. Esse jogo maluco.
Yes, what is it? I don't want to make anything work. Yes, anything. I don't want... Good.
Easy. When our research is done,
What? No, I don't really need any help with the project.
she thinks about it. A glossy look in her...
All right. Bring me the game's offsite copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself. No, that's the production schedule you stole and accessed.
In his defense, it was simply lying in the desk drawer of an abandoned cubicle.
Okay, but still. It's a backup of my former employer's project, the radio game we were working on. It's stored on the backup itself is destroyed now, but I'm hoping to use what's left of it to pinpoint the exact... Yeah, that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady. Good. Then you might know the giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. The filament in the giant ice bear fridge. I just told you. It has red glowing eyes.
But you've been to the fridge and it wasn't there. There was a note saying...
Wait. A note from whom? Did it specify where they took the filament? Jawiza. Of course. Our project lead, Suliswov Jawiza. God, he was always so hell-bent on keeping the copy somewhere safe. That feature creep and the Valley of the Heads. Like it would have made a difference. The offside copy was perfectly... And the heads... I won't even get into the heads. Millions of them. This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it? Or, I don't know. I don't know about the idea.
There's a solution, but she doesn't want to hand it over to you yet. It's a thing. Something she holds dear.
The bookstore lady hates me. Says I'm part of the curse. Whatever that means. Because she's from Martinez, and people from Martinez have never ever seen a radio computer. She thinks it emits elemental evil. She literally started praying for the higher powers when she first saw my Reims Civic. I'm not making this...
The lieutenant coughs like he's amused.
Once I came in one morning, only to find that my terminal was full of those strange trinkets. Thanks. And here's my Kvalsund multi-tool. You might need it to hack loose some ice. It opens everything. If you get me the offside copy, then you can keep the Kvalsund.
It hurts a bit for her to say this. She's not too happy to be part of...
Yes? Thanks.
Prime Bar mais 2. Legal. Vamos para aquela parte abandonada no prédio, então, do lado do Whirling Rags. Como que chega lá mesmo? Será que dá para entrar pelaquela porta? E dá.
Only the red cable is plugged into the breaker box, while the black one lies neglected on the floor. This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an... This orange machine is dead still. It has ice groans and howls under the strain of your darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object, intricate and foreign. Disappointment washes over you as you stare into the orb. You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it.
We should take it back to Miss Lucan and killed as soon as possible. I'm not sure how well unused filaments tolerate room temperature.
Yes, but aren't you curious to know? Only the red cable is plugged into the breaker box, while the black one an electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now.
Caralho, olha o tamanho da multitool. Vou guardar isso. Cliquei no bagulho errado.
Yes, what is it? Yes? Thanks. Looks like it's the one. Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
Wait, no. That's dangerous. She shouldn't do it.
I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this broken copy. I want to watch. What an intricate display of failure.
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single line of data stands out. Sona doesn't reply, her hands running over the printer.
Here! I found it! Hold on. Just give me a second. I'm almost...
I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
It's fascinating.
Done! I've got it! I found the location of the anomaly! There, in the swallow. Think you can help me again? I need you to go move those water bolts for me. I need to double-check my calculations. Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bolt 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth bolt 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
Terceiro bowl 2 centímetros para a esquerda e o quarto 5 centímetros para a direita, tá bom.
Thanks.
It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls. It moves like some water spills out of the bowl. The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall. Time to run back, or maybe...
Yes, what is it? Great. Everything should be aligned now.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
Yeah. Nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones. If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes. I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen? What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is... Maybe I'm just tired. Yeah, you're right. Let's do it.
The lieutenant takes a step back, and then nothing. Nothing happens. As Sona Lokanen-Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard, you can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. She doesn't talk. Her eyes close.
Damn it! No, of course not. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something.
No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should... But this is just another failure. Silent. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear it.
Silence is silence? This can't be it. You should have a listen.
Subir Perception, então. Isso tem como, né? Até que pariu, pelo visto não, né? Nossa, galera, seguinte. Eu tô acordado desde 6 horas da manhã. Eu tô morrendo de sono, então eu vou terminar o stream hoje um pouquinho mais cedo. Mas eu tô feliz de tá voltando a fazer isso. Tava me fazendo muita falta. Eu sinto falta desse jogo, eu sinto falta de fazer isso. Sinto falta desse formato, dessa via de comunicação. E eu acho legal, eu acho importante. Sabadão tô de volta e quinta que vem eu começo um dia novo de stream. Quinta que vem eu vou começar a fazer stream no PS5, vou fazer live de Returnal. Um jogo absolutamente do caralho e eu acho que é um formato legal pra fazer stream, que é um roguelite de tiro em terceira pessoa, várias runs, conta a história meio que foda-se. E eu acho que é um formato legal pra lives. Daí eu montei o PS5 aqui com a câmera do VR, com as coisas todas. Descobri que dá até pra botar um overlayzinho com a minha câmera, igual dá pra fazer por aqui. Daí, na próxima quinta, não essa semana, começa o Returnal também. E depois que a gente terminar Disco Elysium, eu tô com mais algumas ideias aí. Então é isso. Muito obrigado pra quem colou. E espero vocês de volta no sábado e na terça que vem. É nóis.